Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another PUBG video. I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. Today we're going to be talking about how to control your recoil in PUBG. But before we get into that, I just want to say if you are new to the channel and you enjoy PUBG, make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like. I'm trying to build up a PUBG community. And also, we do have a Rair Gang Discord now, so a link to that will be in the description. So feel free to go join it. It's basically all about PUBG. Anyways, today, like I said, we're going to be focusing on how to control your recoil, and basically we're going to be doing that in the training mode. But before we hop in the training mode, I also want to say playing the team deathmatch in arcade is also a huge help. I feel like my aim and stuff has improved a whole bunch by playing a lot of team deathmatches, so that is another good way. But today we're just going to go into the training mode. So now that we're in the training mode, basically I want you guys to grab the two guns you guys use the most and go ahead and open it up. So for me, I'm going to use the AK, and I'm also going to use the AUG. And also now, once you grab the weapons, they're already going to be fully kitted. They're in our inventory fully kitted already after you click on them. I'm just going to go ahead and drop these. But I also want to grab some scopes, so I'm going to add those to my inventory as well. So now that we got everything we need, basically what you're going to want to do is open up your map here. And we're going to want to go to the practice range, which is the third one on the left side there. And it's these little symbols right here. So there's one here, one here, one here, and one here. So what you want to do, just click on any one of those, and that's going to bring you into a little area like this. Now you guys could be doing this with me, or you could just do it after the video, doesn't really matter. So basically I'm actually going to take all the attachments off these guns and just keep red dots for now. So what I want to show you guys is a couple things for beginners. PUBG has some really weird recoil and stuff like that. So basically, I'm just going to go ahead and shoot at this wall right here. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. Not move and not try and control it at all. So as you can see, those are 3 times. I didn't even try and move my right stick at all or try and control it. And as you can see, basically every time you shoot in PUBG, it's not always going to be the same. It's going to be a little bit different every single time. So another thing too is basically what I want to talk about is when you stand in PUBG versus when you crouch in PUBG. As you can see, we didn't go as high, still a little high, but that's also without me trying to control the recoil. And basically, when you crouch in PUBG, it really helps with controlling recoil. So I recommend, honestly, every time you're trying to fight and fighting is to always try and crouch, because that will really help your recoil control. And now another thing is basically I'm going to show you with this. I'm going to try, I have no attachments on my guns like I said, and if you guys aren't used to this as well, basically it's a little target setup thing they have here, and you can set this for 10 meters, 15 meters, and it moves the targets back. And basically when you shoot at this target too, it pops up here, and you can always reset it and it will disappear. So I'm just going to go ahead and no scope at this target too for a second, just to show you guys something. So basically right here, it says 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And number 1 is where you hit right in the middle. Number 2 is the ring around it. 3, 4, and so on. 5 and 6. And that basically shows up right here. So as you can see, out of all those bullets, 3 of them, well actually right here the total, I shot 30 bullets and I guess 19 of them only hit the target. And 3 of them hit the bullseye. So that's basically how it works. So anyways, we're just going to go ahead. Like I said, I have no attachments on these guns yet. And we're going to stand for the first one. So shot 30 bullets and 22 of them and hit the bullseye, and 8 of them hit the second ring around it. And that was standing. And now I'm going to crouch and do the same thing. As you can see, 24 of them hit and 6 of them hit the ring around it, so it was a bit better. But like I said, there's still no attachments on this, and another big thing for PUBG is really attachments. So we're just going to go ahead, and for the AK, it's kind of nice because there's no grip involved. So we're going to use the compensator, which is alright. I think I shot better without without attachments. And now we're going to do crouching. So that was pretty good as well. See, way better than with no attachments. So that's another thing in PUBG. You really got to mess around with attachments and add attachments to your guns because they help so much on the recoil. Now we're going to do the same thing with the AUG. We're actually going to try the new muzzle brake. This thing is absolute deadly. I highly recommend, honestly, putting this on every gun. So we're going to do standing again, which is pretty good. And now we'll do crouching. And one bullet better, but you know, it's still better. And also too, I realized I didn't have a grip on my AUG, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a grip. And in this case, I'm just gonna put on the vert grip, and we're gonna try this again standing. Decent. And now we're gonna crouch. Alright. Now also, when you hold select and you go over to the sensitivities, basically all the sensitivities that help you control recoil is right here. So they made it super easy for us. Now you shouldn't copy mine, but basically the 1x, which is the red dot, which I am using, we're gonna go ahead and just jump this all the way up to 20 right now, just to show you guys something. I gotta remember that was on 6. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on 20, and I'm gonna go ahead and shoot. So as you can see, my recoil with that on 20 is a lot worse, and that's even with crouching. Not really terrible, but we are getting into the third circle around there. So if you see that your recoil is kind of wonky and a little bit bouncy, adjusting those right here, they make it super easy for us, is probably a great idea, and turning them down lower is really the best solution. But you got to keep in mind too, when you're turning these down lower, it makes it kind of harder for when you're shooting at enemies in cars. When you have your sensitivities lower, you kind of got to really lock in on the target and then shoot, because if not, kind of dragging it is just a little slow. But it's all things you guys got to get used to. And basically the same thing goes for all the scopes. I'm going to throw a 6x on this AUG. I'm going to set this a little bit farther away, 15 meters. We're going to crouch. So 11 of my bullets actually hit the second, and only 19 of them hit that. We're going to reset it, try again. See, that was less. Only 6 of them now hit that second ring. So basically, this is all you guys really got to do, and I highly suggest it. Just come in here, mess around with all the scopes, all the guns you basically use, and put on the right attachments, fiddle around, change the grips up, change the scopes up. Just change everything up, and just go in the training and train and do this. So that's basically it for this video. I could get it more into advanced tips in a different video. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. But this video is just basically for beginners and a guide to like get you on the right track for controlling recoil on PUBG. Like I said throughout the video, you know, controlling recoil kind of takes a little while to get used to, and especially with all these different guns and attachments, and basically every time you shoot in PUBG, it's really not the same. So just training and, you know, focusing and working on your aim really is the only way to improve. Anyways, guys, like I said, if you are new to the channel and you enjoy PUBG, make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.